Oh no. Come on.
Oh my gosh. Look at this, we have a swing. I don't know, it's really surreal going from that flat in Brighton, which was so incredible. I loved living in that flat. This is honestly one of the reasons I fell in love with this house. We've ended up right back where we were, where we started. This is the exciting part though.
There we go.
Don't do it so violent, I'm worried about that branch. Good morning everyone. Today we are carrying on, of course, with sorting out the upstairs. I think the last video on the house I left you with doing our wardrobe room, and straight after that we had to empty the other room so that we could similarly clean the carpet. So the lovely, tidy, empty room didn't last very long, though it's only temporary. We'll move all the stuff back out again. So we've basically carpet cleaned another room now, and today we're gonna build the bed and put all the furniture back in its place, and then the final room that needs the carpet cleaning is this room, our bedroom. We're obviously not going to be able to do it properly because we've got this massive bed now in here, and it's too big to think about taking it down and doing underneath. It's also pointless because no one will ever see the underneath of the floor. So instead we're just going to kind of roll it to the side a bit, do one side, roll it to the other side, do the other side, and just do the best we can do in here so the floor's clean. And then it'll be really, really pleasing because then all the rooms are clean and tidy. You can hear the tractor outside, can't you? There's a field next door to us and he's ploughing the field. Yeah, once all these rooms are done, I'm gonna then clean everywhere because we really want to film a tour video and it's motivating us to get everything really organised and put away. And then I really wanna do like a super clean downstairs and just put some bits away, because when you move, it's hard to know what needs to go where, and some of the storage isn't quite the same, so there's quite a lot of stuff downstairs that is out that I think can go away somewhere if we're not using it now. Maybe it's stuff that we would use in the winter, etc. It's beautiful sunshine today, even though it said it was going to rain, and we had our garden sorted out yesterday. I'll show you a little bit of that maybe later. Anyway, let me show you the bedroom that we cleaned out yesterday. Well, Alex did. So here it is, all nice and empty. He's cleaned the floors. There are still a few stains. Like you can see, there's a couple marks here and then over by the radiator, but it is a lot better than it was. And I think that if we arrange the room and there are some really visible stains, then we'll go to the effort of actually focusing in on them and like scrubbing away. But I think that one's going to be hidden by the bed, and that one, it might just be one that we have to properly scrub away at one point. But for now it's looking good, so I'm gonna bring the furniture in here with Alex once he's come back from walking Roxy, and we'll put the bed here, the wardrobe, and trying to figure out where like stuff goes, like where all the plants are gonna go and that kind of thing, and then we'll have all our rooms upstairs sorted. This lighting is really nice. These cats are completely obsessed with this bed. I think it's just so poofy, isn't it? beautifully made with my new fluffy pillows. Alex, this is a clean bed.
There we go.
No, off. Off.
Boy.
She can jump on this one.
Oh no. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there you go.
Look at this one. Big stretch. Yeah, how nice to have a bed in here. We were going to have it there, facing the window, but I think there's fine. I think because these two rooms are north facing, we're going to have to figure out the colours, because you can probably tell the difference in the lighting in each of the rooms, because our house is like, the garden is directly south facing and then the front is directly north facing, which is amazing, but then it means that these rooms are darker, so we've got to get the right paint colours in here or wallpaper or whatever to make these rooms feel bright. Probably going to go for bright colours, maybe like a really subtle white pink sort of colour in here or something. I've always wanted a pink room. But yeah, I'm going to tidy everything now in all of the rooms because there's just like little bits everywhere, and oh my gosh, that'll be so exciting, and then it'll be ready for the tour video. Oh.
What are you doing?
Good afternoon. It is now the next day and we've just put the garden furniture in position. We had it out the front of the house since moving and haven't bothered to move it, even though every day I've been like, we really must move that furniture so we can sit out here properly. We've only had like 2 chairs just round the back, so we've finally moved it. This is the stuff we had in our previous home, but we didn't really get to use that much. But this is perfect timing because in the UK this coming Monday we're allowed to have 6 people outside from one other household, so like we can invite another household basically around, like friends or family. I thought I'd show you some little, sorry it's windy. I'm going to go around and show you some parts of the garden because I've not really shown you much of the garden yet on YouTube. We're going to document like the whole experience of us, you know, working on the garden. We're going to grow our own veg and it's going to be so incredible. Can't wait to take care of this garden. It's as much a part of the house as the actual house is to me. So here you can see our little seating area we've just created. We're going to wash all of these cushion covers because they're a bit dirty, but down here you can see that there's loads of beautiful tulips. A lot of them have come out and I just love tulips because they open up when it's sunny. So right now it's shaded, so these have kind of closed, but they just come right alive when the sun comes out, and all of these are the ones ready to bloom. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. This is honestly one of the reasons I fell in love with this house, our beautiful wisteria, which goes all the way up. We got it trimmed the other day because it was really overgrown. It's growing into our attic. Let me see if I can show you. So you can see at the top there how it's kind of gone up into the top of the house. It's even skewed the You can see here it's made the gutters go funny, but we got it trimmed to a level that won't shock it, and then over the years we'll take care of it so it only goes up to the first set of windows here, so it's not so massive, so it can get more energy into the flowers. But you can see they're all starting to bud, so I'm looking forward to them coming out. And honestly, wisteria is just my favourite thing ever. I've always wanted to have a wisteria on my house because they're just so unbelievably beautiful, so that will be so exciting to see that come out. Got these little flower beds at the front. Let me know what this is called, but obviously these are daffodils. And then these, someone messaged me saying how they're like a really rare national plant. Let me know what that's called, but look how gorgeous. They're so unusual. We've got quite a few, I think these are camellias. There's one of these out the front. I need to deadhead this one because there's quite a few dead flowers, but there's one at the front that's really massive, so when you come in the house it's just really lovely to sort of park up and see all these beautiful flowers. And they've got white one here, it's also very beautiful, and then more red down here. This is one of my favourite parts of the garden, the fact that it's kind of separated into two areas, and we've got this lovely arched gate, and there's already quite a few things growing up it. This flower bed, we need to de-weed this and then see what there is. I think the first year we're here we're going to just kind of experiment and see what comes out rather than getting carried away with planting too much. There's obviously something there, I'm not sure what it is, but there's definitely opportunity to grow some more things up this and plant lots of lovely things in here, but there might already be stuff in here and we'll just have to see. Basically it just needs to be all tidied up because it's kind of all grass at the minute. This is the exciting part though. We've got these beautiful veg beds and I am so looking forward to growing my own food and learning and experimenting. Obviously these have been used in the past because I think those are turnips and there was potatoes here, so we had some help from a gardener just to sort of get on top of things, and then we can obviously take over and do it ourselves, but there was a lot to do, and we got some help to do that to begin with, and then we're going to get stuck in. The only issue is Frankie sees these as his big litter trays, so he comes here every day and does a nice poo and a wee in them, so we're going to have to figure out a way of stopping him from doing that. I did see Imi, my friend, she designed these covers to stop her pets from doing the same, so maybe that's something we're going to have to do. Let me know in the comments if you have a DIY or idea of how to do that. My first instinct was to try and maybe put some chicken wire on this gate so he can't get through, because when it's closed he just sneaks through the hole. I don't think he would fit through that hole, although he probably would, but maybe he wouldn't understand to do that. If this had chicken wire on it, he might just give up and be like, well, then he'll probably just jump over the top, won't he? This, however, is probably the coolest part. Look at this, we have a swing! Oh my gosh. Yay! I won't show you much more because I want to do like a tour of the garden and show you everything, but there's a little sneak peek. This is actually an apple tree. Look how great, we've got 2 apple trees. But it was really sunny earlier, now it's really grey. Hi.
I saw a swing.
Yeah, do you want to go on it?
Maybe.
Go on.
Come on.
Do you need to be pushed?
Maybe. There we go.
Don't do it so violent, I'm worried about that branch. Imagine if it snapped. Alex just made a big loaf of bread.
A bit wonky.
I love it. Perfect to me. Yum! We are changing the furniture around in here. At the minute, as you can see, the TV is kind of on the floor. And as we're in here, we both have to sit on the sofa to watch the television, which is obviously lovely and nice. But sometimes you want to spread out, lie down, and then the other one be able to lie down and just sort of both relax in the room. And you can't really watch the TV from here because it kind of blocks your view. So we're going to switch things around, and we're kind of also unsure when we get the wood burner done, whether having it up there will be too high anyway. Obviously the TV isn't mounted yet, so
I don't know how close I'd want it to the
that too.
The heat.
You'd be concerned about that. The only issue is if we have it on this wall, we don't actually have curtains at the minute, so if it's sunny, you won't be able to see the television.
Yeah.
Because this is south facing.
I think we'd probably be forced to get curtains.
Yes, though we don't really watch TV in the daytime.
Yeah, but also, I mean, at the weekend, you don't want to shut the curtains. I mean,
no, so there's all these things to consider, but
yeah.
I think for now we need to think more temporary, because for the long run we'll think of the best solution, but for now, in the evenings when we want to watch an episode or something, we can't, so we're going to move the sofa. I think move the sofa here and then put the TV there. Yeah? We'll give it a go, we'll move things around and see. Yeah?
Interesting. Maybe.
It's not really working how we thought, so that looks strange there. We tried it diagonally, it also doesn't really work. We need to, thing is, we don't want to unplug everything and all the TV and put it there and it's all wrong. So like we need to position the furniture, but this.
Where would this go? You want there?
Well, I didn't know if we could move that over a bit and then have that seat there, but then whether that would be very like squished, because this just doesn't really work in this corner.
It's so deep.
Yeah, that's the thing, because we bought this furniture obviously for our previous home. This living room's quite narrow, it's not a big living room, so it makes it tricky with this style furniture, you know? We've ended up right back where we were, where we started. The thing that we have to consider is that obviously loads of changes are going to be made, but I'm trying to remember that that doesn't matter because we need to enjoy the home now. So I think Alex is going to mount it above the fireplace just so it's there, and then when we make our choices with what we're doing with the fireplace, we can figure that out.
As it is now, this is the, oh hello, this is the like best viewing angle from the sofa, so why not keep it like this and just, you know, there's loads of space there now, all the clutter's gone.
Yeah, there was a lot of clutter.
We just need to finish.
Yeah, but I think that, you know, putting the TV up there will make a difference, and we're not gonna do anything. Look at all these animals. We're not gonna do anything with the fireplace for now because we just don't know what our plans are. This
the mouth
dog.
is open.
She is the soppiest little dog.
High five. Oh. Oh.
You have to say the word.
What?
Paw.
Paw. Yeah. It's like I'm burping her.
The little teddy bear. You are ridiculous, Rosie. Please excuse my appearance. This is some serious levels of frizz. Does anyone else have the same where, because they've not had a haircut, my hair is just not looking, it's looking so crazy. Yeah, this house is really coming together. This room feels so much better now. It's tidy and we've got rid of the clutter and all the dust. There's lots of dust under the sofas, I think, from moving stuff around a lot. All the windows look so much better now that I've cleaned them, and I was able to clean these ones on the outside, which was nice. So we did book for our windows to be done. We've got to wait 4 months until July because they've got obviously lots of other jobs on the list. It's very similar with all tradespeople right now. They're all very booked up, but it's something to look forward to, and that'll be really exciting when they get all restored. I'm feeling quite reflective as all this house starts to kind of come together, and it's really, I don't know, it's really surreal how much has changed since I've been on YouTube and how far we've come. Because if you've been following me for a while, or maybe you haven't, maybe you've just subscribed since we've moved in here, or maybe just since we lived in our previous home. We were living in a flat in Brighton, and before that with my parents. And when I lived with my parents, I was just starting on YouTube and just doing it for fun, but I also loved YouTube and just thought how incredible it would be if I could get subscribers and make videos. And then when we moved to Brighton after doing some traveling, Alex and I thought about working together, and he was going to get another job. He was going to work in a bar or be a delivery driver or something that he could do really quickly so we could pay our rent. And then I was like, why don't you try working for me and give it 1 month, because we had enough savings to pay, I think, 1 or 2 months rent. And then Alex was like, okay, go on then. I was optimistic. I thought it would work out really well. He was a bit more cautious, a bit more worried about it. It just meant my videos were so much better, and we were able to make more videos because we were editing together and filming together. And I don't know, it's really surreal going from that flat in Brighton, which was so incredible. I loved living in that flat. And then buying our previous home and then moving here. And this home is more than just a home for us, because it's our studio and our office space, and it's somewhere that we can get really creative and film videos. It's kind of everything that I ever wanted, or anything that we ever saw, and it's happened so early, and I'm just like, how has it happened already? And I just feel very, very lucky. I just feel very lucky. I'm very privileged and very excited and just grateful. Thank you to everyone who's watched my videos over these years and supported us and sent so many nice messages and comments, because it really does mean the world. Anyway, hope you enjoyed today's video, and yeah, thank you again for all your lovely comments and all the support. It's been so nice. See you in the next video, and goodbye. Roxy says goodbye too. Did you hear my wrist just click? That was really loud. Bye, Roxy.